Live from the 22 News Broadcast Center, this is 22 News at 7 a.m.
Good Sunday morning, everyone. Thank you for waking up with us for 22 News at 7 a.m. I'm Melissa Torres.
And I'm Jack Wu.
Well, Jack, we've had some, kind of mix of weather this weekend, some showers. Are we going to see some relief this week?
Well, during the week, definitely, but we do have to wait a little bit for that. Taking a look at our live camera in Greenfield, we can already see the streets are a little wet for some showers earlier this morning and throughout last evening. Not actively raining in most areas of Greenfield, but we are seeing that we're going to be having those showers a little later this morning as well. 22 News Storm Team ESP live Doppler radar showing that we are seeing some active showers all throughout western Massachusetts, and these are only going to get more consistent as the morning goes on. Let's take a bit of a wider look on our clouds and radar. We're dealing with this mess of some wet weather going through the northeast at the moment, mainly residing in Vermont with the worst parts of those showers, but we'll see some of these yellow areas are moving closer and closer to western Massachusetts, and this does come at a bad time, obviously, as that Ironman is underway. So I suggest if anyone is out there either watching or participating, please be careful. We are expecting these showers to continue through at least the morning hours. Temperatures now mainly in the high 50s, low 60s, 62 in Springfield, 59 in Westfield and Northampton, 60 in Greenfield. Dew points at the moment, not going to be super humid today, mainly in those mid to high 50s. 57 in Westfield, 55 in Northampton. Berkshires are looking very similar, even seeing low 50s for our dew points. And our 22 News Storm Team Daycast showing a lot of that cloud cover and a bit of those showers at the moment. Those are going to continue through about 10 a.m., but once we get into the afternoon, we'll start to see those showers go away and even see some peaks of sunshine as we see highs mainly in those low to mid 70s today. Not going to be exceptionally warm, but we will see some exceptionally warm temperatures not too far from now. We'll let you know when we see the 80s again with the 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
The Ironman Western Massachusetts Triathlon is today, and athletes are taking on quite the challenge. And 22 News reporter Kiara Smith joins us live in Springfield now. Kiara, what's going on over there?
Well, Melissa, thousands of people are here at Riverfront Park in Springfield, and I mean, the energy is high, and I'll just step aside so you can see here. We have a bunch of fans here cheering on the athletes, and there's also the bikers. As you can see, they are all starting the race at their own time. They have 8 hours and 30 minutes to complete a 70.3-mile triathlon. Now, this is not anything that's easy. It's no easy task, and it's quite the challenge, honestly. And this challenge features a 1.2-mile swim down the Connecticut River, a 56-mile bike ride, which they're doing right now. That brings athletes through Agawam, Suffield, Connecticut, Southwick, Westfield, and West Springfield. And then after that, they do a 13.1-mile run through downtown Springfield, the South End, and Forest Park. And if you're out on the roads today, you can expect delays in road closures. In Springfield, there will be closures on Court and Main Streets, East Columbus, and Hall of Fame Avenue. And today is going to be super busy. It's a super exciting day, and I mean, these athletes are doing their thing out there right now. So if you're going to be on the roads, you can also check our website on wwlp.com to see any further closures and for further information. Working for you live in Springfield, Kiara Smith, 22 News.
Well, last night was the 47th annual Boston New England Regional Emmy Awards Gala, and 22 News took home some hardware. 22 News producer Will Cronkite won the Regional Emmy for Outstanding Morning Newscast Smaller Market for his show 22 News at 6 a.m., which aired on March 14th of 2023. Will has been at the station since September of 2022, and he currently produces 22 News at 5 every weekday evening. He says he's proud to share this honor with the talented team behind the scenes here at 22 News, including our 22 News producers and production staff, as well as the wonderful on-air talent who make it all possible. How sweet. Congrats, Will. And the American Legion family from Dalton Lavalley, Post 224, in conjunction with the East Hampton Veterans Council, will be cleaning veteran markers at the Old East Street Cemetery today. Some of the veterans' markers date as far back as the 1800s and no longer have family to maintain them. The goal of the event is to honor those who have served. The event is set to take place from 9 a.m. until noon today. And are you looking for something fun for the kids today? Well, the Fairview Sportsman Club in Granby is holding a fishing derby this morning. Sign-up starts at 8 a.m. with the derby starting for 9 a.m. For more information, you can visit our website at wwlp.com. And the Berkshire Environmental Action Team and the Housatonic Valley Association are holding their annual river cleanup this morning. The event will begin at the Wacona Park in Pittsfield from 9 a.m. until noon. The organizations are inviting the public to come out and help for a good cause. After the cleanup, all volunteers will be provided a free lunch from a local restaurant. Now that sounds like a good deal. And over in Springfield, the Pastors Council of Greater Springfield and Faith-Based Health Alliance will partner with the Springfield Dementia Friendly Coalition to celebrate memory this Sunday morning. The goal of Memory Sunday is to bring focus and attention to those with dementia-related illness in providing information about dementia, healthy aging, and supporting caregivers. It is celebrated every second Sunday in the month of June. For more information, you can visit our website. And the Peace Valley Foundation's third annual Turkish Food and Cultural Festival continues today in Agawam. There will be a wide variety of different foods and fun activities, including coffee, workshops, face painting, and much more. This event is located at School Street Park and runs from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. The Deerfield Police Department were called to a motor vehicle accident around 7:45 p.m. on Saturday night. According to authorities, the vehicle had crashed into a utility pole. There were no injuries. Eversource assisted in repairs for the fallen utility pole. The cause of the crash remains under investigation at this time. 22 News will continue to follow the story on air, online, and our 22 News mobile app. Springfield police arrested a suspect who was allegedly in connection with accepting a package containing 3 kilos of cocaine. According to police, Homeland Security investigations reached out about a package that was intercepted. Around 3 p.m. on Thursday, the package was delivered to 38-year-old Carlos Sanchez, who signed for it and was immediately arrested. Sanchez is now facing multiple charges, including trafficking cocaine. The Valley Press Club Scholarship Awards took place on Saturday morning inside of our Mass Appeal studio. 22 News reporter Heath Kalb has a look at how these scholarships will be helping high schoolers pursue careers in journalism.
On Saturday morning, the Valley Press Club awarded $1,000 to high school seniors from Western Massachusetts and Northern Connecticut inside of WWLP's own Mass Appeal studios. There were 5 scholarships awarded to 4 recipients, all going towards helping students interested in pursuing a career in journalism.
Just giving young people the opportunities to further their education and introduce them to luminaries in the field as well. We're giving back to the community and furthering the career opportunities for these young people.
The high school seniors who applied for the scholarship could and do have different interests in the field of journalism, from sports to investigative photojournalism, social media, features, health, and entertainment. 22 News spoke to one of the recipients about what this scholarship means and what it feels like to be awarded inside of a professional setting.
I'm really excited. I mean, just like looking around, it's kind of just like, this is real. Like, this is what it's actually like. And it's really exciting because my school news channel, I do things like this, but it doesn't look anything like this.
Serena Sky Raymond will now be attending Macalester College in the fall, where she plans to double major in political science and broadcast journalism, all with the goal to one day pursue a career where she could be the one conducting the interview and making a difference with her voice. Working for you, I'm Heath Kalb, 22 News.
The 10th annual Megan's Light Walk was held on Saturday at the East Mountain Club in Westfield, a noble cause that supports patients suffering from cystic fibrosis. The event was created in memory of a Hadley native who had cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease that affects multiple organs in the body. Proceeds raised during the walk and a golf tournament that preceded it will help patients suffering from that same disease. The mother of the late Hadley native told 22 News the importance behind this walk.
We've always believed that love and relationship is at the heart of what we do, and I think that was manifested today.
Yes.
Select Committee raised nearly $400,000 in the past few years and aspired to raise about $1 million. Forest Park residents enjoyed an evening of festivities on Saturday at the 32nd Annual Illumination Night. The event was hosted by the Forest Park Civic Association and gave residents the chance to decorate their porches for a contest, enjoy some good food and live music, and dance the night away. The Civic Association celebrated the Floral Park Restoration Project, which is funded by the Communications Preservation Act.
I'm excited about using that Community Preservation Act money to beautify a park that's been here for well over 100 years.
This year's Illumination Night also commemorated the 60th anniversary of the Civic Association's founding in 1963. And the Law Enforcement Torch Run for the Special Olympics Massachusetts hosted their 17th annual cruiser convoy on Saturday morning. The goal of the event was to raise funds and awareness for the nearly 3,000 Special Olympics athletes who are competing in the spring season state tournament. The convoy began in Berkshire County and made stops along the way on the Mass Pike to add in more cruisers. One stop was at the Ludlow Service Plaza, where officers explained why they are taking part in this great event.
I have a family member who is special needs who takes part in Special Olympics events, and I do this especially in her honor, as well as all the other kids just like her, because special kids need special things, and this is very exciting for them and supportive.
The convoy traveled to Harvard University to support athletes competing in the Special Olympics. Wheel of Fortune's host Pat Sajak took one final spin on his final episode this past Friday. He said goodbye to the popular game show after a stunning 41-year run that included more than 8,000 episodes. His first show was back in 1981 with his co-host, the lovely Vanna White. And over time, they became pop culture icons. The 77-year-old host delivered an emotional farewell to viewers, saying it was an incredible privilege to be invited into millions of homes decade after decade.
Well, the time has come to say goodbye. I have a few thanks and acknowledgments before I go, and I want to start with all of you watching out there. It's been an incredible privilege to be invited into millions of homes, night after night, year after year, decade after decade.
Ryan Seacrest will take over as host, and Vanna White will stay on as co-host through the 2025 to 2026 season. Just because we don't see them doesn't mean that they are not there. Find out why many officials are advising people to be extra careful at the beach this summer.
And taking a look at the yard work forecast for the next 4 days, looking like some pretty good weather, especially in the morning hours. We could be seeing some wet weather on Tuesday. We'll let you know how much wet weather we'll see throughout the week with the 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
And now the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Let's take a look at our Greenfield live camera this morning, 7:16. Seeing a lot of that cloud cover, which is bringing on some showers already. Roads are looking a little wet this morning, especially because of the rain now and from earlier this morning, late last night. Westfield live camera showing us a very similar view. Not much rain in Westfield just yet, as this rain really hasn't gone to Hampden County as much, but it will a little later in the day. Let's take a look at our 22 News Storm Team forecast focus. Today, AM showers, but we will start to see some sunshine in the PM hours and much less rain coming for the first day of the work week. Monday, mainly just sun and clouds. Not expecting much in terms of showers. And we are off to a pretty cool start to the week. Temperatures mainly in the 70s, but we'll start to see those 80s closer to the end of the work week. 22 News Storm Team ESP live Doppler radar showing that these yellow showers, which are going to be the more intense and consistent showers, are starting to make their way into parts of Franklin County and Berkshire County. Overall, showers are consistent in northern parts of Massachusetts. Once you go a little more south, it's going to be a little more scattered at best. Taking a wider look at our clouds and radar, we can see that we are not getting hit the most. Definitely states like Vermont and New Hampshire are getting the brunt of these showers, but the tail end is what we're worried about, and those are set to come in mainly around the later hours of the morning. Now, taking a look at those temperatures, I said it was going to be a cooler start to the week. We're already feeling that at the moment. Temperatures now only in the high 50s, low 60s. 62 in Agawam, 59 in South Hadley and in Greenfield. Berkshire County seeing cooler temperatures still in the low 50s in Lanesboro at 51, Stockbridge at 54. And temperatures throughout the day aren't warming up too much, only seeing those temperatures throughout the day really reaching highs of the low 70s with 73 at 3 o'clock and tailing off pretty quickly just before sunset. In our 22 News Storm Team Skycast showing us 7 a.m. this morning, getting a lot of those showers coming in, and even more so around 9 a.m. this morning. That's when they get pretty consistent. And if you are out there, especially for the Ironman that's going on right now, if you're either driving or you're watching or participating, you're going to get a little wet. I'll say that for sure. 1 p.m. Sunday, not as much. We're seeing a clearing of those clouds and a clearing of those showers. And overall, pretty calm rest of the day. 7 p.m. Sunday, maybe a scattered shower to spot shower, but not much more in terms of rain for the end of the weekend. 12 a.m. Monday morning, seeing a little bit of cloud cover come into the picture, but not as much in the early hours of the morning. You're commuting to work right around 6 a.m. Pretty clear start to the day. Roads could still be a little wet from the day before. 12 p.m. Monday, seeing some cloud cover, not expecting much in terms of rain. 6 p.m. Monday, maybe a spot shower in some places in Hampshire and Hampden County, but by 12 a.m. Tuesday morning, we're expecting those showers to go away. 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, clear start to the day. As we go into the afternoon, not as much. 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon, seeing that cloud cover come to the fold, and we're going to be getting some showers a little later on Tuesday. As for today, an AM shower, PM partly sunny skies. 70 to 74 is our range of highs, and temperatures don't really get too cold this evening, but could see some temperatures get into the low 50s to mid 50s. Overnight scattered shower with some partly cloudy skies. And our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast showing us a scattered PM shower on Tuesday, but we have to get through these AM showers first. A high of 72 today, bumps up to 75 on Monday, and we're not seeing those 80s until Wednesday. Wednesday, a high of 82 goes up pretty quickly to the mid to high 80s on Thursday and Friday. We're seeing showers this week today, Tuesday, and Friday. Friday, we're seeing that chance mainly in the evening hours before seeing sunny skies at the beginning of the weekend. If you want to stay up to date for when rain hits your area, go check out our website, wwlp.com, or download the free 22 News mobile app.
The time now is 7:20. It's 60 degrees outside, and 22 News is working for you with your winning lottery numbers.
You're watching 22 News at 7 a.m.
Back here now, there's been a wave of shark attacks in the past 24 hours, 2 of them just miles apart. Authorities now trying to determine if they're connected. NBC's Marissa Pera reports.
Video captured by a Florida spear fisherman showing close encounters of the shark kind. Filmed on the same day the beaches nearby him in Walton County, Florida, closed after back-to-back shark attacks within miles in one day.
You don't ever think it's going to happen. You know, it's like crazy.
On Friday, before 1:30 p.m., a woman swimming near a sandbar bit in her midsection and arm. Then, an hour and a half later, just 4 miles away, 2 teenage girls seen fighting for their lives after another shark attack.
And when I looked back over my left shoulder, I saw the water filled with blood.
2 doctors visiting Florida on vacation saw the scene unfold and jumped in to help.
We were able to apply tourniquets and apply pressure and get the response. It was a team effort.
It's unclear whether it was the same shark in both attacks.
It's extremely unusual for 2 to happen in the same afternoon within 4 miles of one another.
Statistically speaking, attacks by sharks on humans are rare, but Friday's Florida shark attacks come on the same day of an attack reported out of Hawaii. And after last week's attack in Galveston, Texas, when 19-year-old Damiana Humphrey had to fight a 5-footer off with her hands.
As soon as the shark attacked me, my body just naturally started punching it, and it was in the face. I did that, and it ended up swimming away.
We're only going about knee deep.
Back in Florida, as Walton County officials assess next steps, warning flags line the beaches.
Is it safe for people to go in the water today?
Safe's a relative term, but I don't think people should be hysterical or paralyzed, only insofar as they need to be aware of their surroundings and look out for each other.
Marissa Para, NBC News.
Let's take a look at our traffic watch on 91. We're seeing not as much traffic as we usually do, especially with big events like this Ironman, especially, well, there are going to be some road closures. You can go check out our website, wwlp, for that. But we are expecting more rain on the way. 22 News Storm Team Daycast showing us we're already starting to see a lot of that cloud cover now. A lot of places already getting hit by those showers, but most places in western Massachusetts will be seeing those chance of showers right around 10 a.m. Temperatures right in the mid-60s, and it's not going to get too warm today, but it will later in the week. We'll let you know how warm it gets with the 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 7:30 a.m.
The second annual Ironman Half Triathlon is underway this morning. We'll have all of the details and closures ahead. And a local youth flag football tournament was held on Saturday. Coming up, a look at how they are raising awareness for health and nutrition.
A cloudy and wet start to the day. We'll let you know how long this rain lasts with the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Good Sunday morning. Thank you for waking us with us for 22 News at 7:30. I'm Melissa Torres.
And I'm Jack Wu.
Well, Jack, you just said it a moment ago that rain is persisting. Is that going to be a trend throughout this week?
Thankfully, not a common trend, I'll say. We are expecting some scattered showers throughout the week. If we take a look on our live camera in Chicopee, it's not exactly the brightest day outside by any means. We are seeing that rain go throughout western Massachusetts. Chicopee specifically, not as much. We're not seeing many consistent showers in Chicopee, but in other places, that is definitely a trend. Our 22 News Storm Team ESP live Doppler radar showing that mainly along this bend right here that goes through the northern parts of Franklin County and throughout the Berkshires, pretty consistent showers. Throughout the rest of western Massachusetts, it's a lot lighter, and unfortunately, that's not going to stay the same throughout the day. Clouds and radar showing us exactly why. We're seeing these showers move through, and this kind of L pattern that we're starting to see along this curve, the back end of it will be making its way through western Massachusetts later this morning, making showers much more consistent. Temperatures at the moment, not the warmest. Temperatures in the high 50s, low 60s. 59 in Southampton, 62 in Wilbraham, 63 in Southwick. Berkshire County seeing some cooler temperatures in Dalton and Adams in the low 50s, high 50s in Monterey. Dew points at the moment, not the most humid day outside by any means. Really looking at those mid to high 50s for dew points in the Pioneer Valley, Berkshire County, seeing those low to mid 50s in Pittsfield and North Adams. And our 22 News Storm Team daycast showing us those pretty consistent showers coming a lot closer to around 10 a.m., but still seeing them at the current moment. Temperatures in the low 60s going to the mid 60s by 10. Afternoon, we'll start to see those low 70s, and that's where temperatures are going to peak for today, but we'll see warmer temperatures later in the week. We'll let you know how warm it gets with the 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
Thank you for that, Jack. The Ironman Western Massachusetts Triathlon is today, and athletes are taking on quite the challenge. And 22 News reporter Kiara Smith joins us live in Springfield now. Kiara, what's going on over there?
Well, Melissa, I'm here at Riverfront Park, and right now there are thousands of people here between the supporters and the athletes that are here for the Ironman Triathlon. And I'll just step aside so you can see what's going on here. We have people along the sides kind of clearing out now. They just kind of wrapped up. The last few bikers just went through, and now we're just kind of waiting on the rest to come through at the moment. But the triathlon started at 6 a.m. And let me just tell you, these athletes, they signed up for quite the challenge today. Athletes have 8 hours and 30 minutes to complete a 70.3-mile triathlon. This challenge features a 1.2-mile swim down the Connecticut River, a 56-mile bike ride that brings athletes through Agawam, Suffield, Connecticut, Southwick, Westfield, and West Springfield, and then a 13.1-mile run through downtown Springfield, the South End, and Forest Park. But if you're out on the roads today, you can expect delays in road closures. In Springfield, there will be closures on Court and Main Streets, East Columbus, and Hall of Fame Avenue. So if you have plans to be out on the roads today, just keep an eye out for those roads, and maybe you might want to reroute yourself so you're not being surprised when you get there and there's a road closure. And then for more information on these closures, you can visit our website at wwlp.com. Working for you live in Springfield, Kiara Smith, 22 News.
Wow, what a way to start the morning, right? Well, last night was the 47th annual Boston New England Regional Emmy Awards Gala, and 22 News took home some hardware. 22 News producer Will Cronkite won the Regional Emmy for Outstanding Morning Newscast Smaller Market for 22 News at 6 a.m. on March 14th of 2023. Will has been with the station since September of 2022 and currently produces 22 News at 5 every weekday evening. He says he's proud to share this honor with the talented team behind the scenes here at 22 News, including our news producers, production staff, as well as the wonderful on-air talent who makes it all possible. Congratulations, Will. And the American Legion family from Dalton Lavalley Post 224, in conjunction with the East Hampton Veterans Council, will be cleaning veteran markers at the Old East Street Cemetery today. Some of the veterans' markers date as far back as the 1800s and no longer have family to maintain them. The goal of this event is to honor those who have served, and the event is set to take place from 9 a.m. until noon. Are you looking for something fun for the kids today? Well, the Fairview Sportsman Club in Granby is holding a fishing derby this morning. Sign up starts at 8 a.m. with the derby starting for 9 a.m. For more information, you can visit our website at wwlp.com. And the Berkshire Environmental Action Team and the Housatonic Valley Association are holding their annual river cleanup this morning. The event will begin at Wakakana Park in Pittsfield from 9 a.m. until noon. The organizations are inviting the public to come out and help for a good cause. After the cleanup, all volunteers will be provided a free lunch from a local restaurant. And over in Springfield, the Pastors Council of Greater Springfield and Faith-Based Health Alliance will partner with the Springfield Dementia Friendly Coalition to celebrate the Memory Sunday this morning. The goal of Memory Sunday is to bring focus and attention to those with dementia-related illness and providing information about dementia, healthy aging, and supporting caregivers. It is celebrated every second Sunday in the month of June. For more information, you can visit our website. And the Peace Valley Foundation's third annual Turkish Food and Cultural Festival continues today over in Agawam. There will be a wide variety of different foods and fun activities, including coffee workshops, face painting, and much, much more. The event is located at School Street Park and runs from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. And over in Deerfield, the police department were called to a motor vehicle accident around 7:45 on Saturday night. According to authorities, the vehicle had crashed into a utility pole. There were no injuries. Eversource assisted in repairs of the fallen utility pole. The cause of the crash remains under investigation at this time. 22 News will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Hamden District Attorney Anthony Gallooni hosted a youth flag football tournament at AIC on Saturday. The county-wide event was held at the Ronald J. Abdo Field in Springfield. The event was free and open to all of the residents of the Hamden community. Gallooni explained to 22 News why the DA's office put on this event.
We're really pleased that we got so many little guys here out playing football on a Saturday, a beautiful day, so many other things folks could be doing. We've done it really just to bring young people into the DA's office and acquaint them with what we do outside of the courtrooms across Hamden County, develop relationships with the community.
In addition to the tournament, the event also held educational sessions on nutrition and wellness. And the South End neighborhood in Springfield held an event of their own on Saturday. The 4th annual South End Carnival was held at Emerson White Park and hosted by the South End Citizens Council. 22 News spoke with the vice president about what it means to be a part of the community.
I love it. Every year it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm so proud of being part of the community, and I wouldn't change the South End for nothing. I love the direction it's headed in. I love the people in it, and this is why I try to do what I do.
The Springfield Police C3 Metro Unit, the Italian Cultural Center, and the South End Middle School also helped put the carnival together. And over at the McKnight neighborhood in Springfield, a popular annual block party celebrated the local community on Saturday. This was the neighborhood's 16th annual block party, hosting a number of activities for residents to partake in. The event featured a local DJ and the Wildlife on Wheels program from the Forest Park Zoo, which showcased a variety of animals. 22 News spoke with the president of the council about what it means to have people come out to this party.
A lot of time and effort goes into this by a lot of board members. Our administrative assistant puts in a lot of time. A lot of time goes into this. So when you kind of, that comes back to you with people attending and people having a good time, that's what makes it worthwhile.
Kroll also said that
And now the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Let's take a look at our Springfield live camera this morning as the Ironman, or the half Ironman, I should say, is underway. Ironman or half, all I know is I couldn't do it. It is looking a little gray. We can see the reflection of the sky on the water. It's going to be a bit of a cloudy day today, and we are expecting these clouds to continue throughout the morning hours, while bringing a little bit of rain. Westfield live camera showing us a pretty similar view. Not seeing as consistent showers. We are seeing the camera do something. I don't know what that was, but we are seeing a lot of that cloud cover and showers coming from it. Here's a look at our 22 News Storm Team forecast focus. Today, AM showers, partly sunny PM hours. So we are going to be seeing a lot more sunshine in the afternoon. Great for anyone with afternoon or evening plans today. Monday, bit of a different story. Sun and clouds, not expecting much in terms of rain. And this week is off to a cool start. Temperatures below the average, but we are seeing a much warmer tail end of the week. 22 News Storm Team ESP live Doppler radar showing us some consistent showers in certain places like eastern parts of Hampden County, northern parts of Berkshire County, and Franklin County as well. These showers are only going to get more consistent throughout the day. We'll give you a bit of a wider look at the northeast. We're seeing these yellow and red areas. They're making their way into western Massachusetts, currently moving through upstate New York. We're expecting these around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you are going to be outside, maybe for that Ironman, I suggest you be careful and maybe go get an umbrella while you can. Temperatures at the moment in the high 50s, low 60s. Agawam 62, Palmer and South Hadley at 59, Wendell at 58. Berkshire County seeing those low 50s in Lanesboro and Stockbridge, high 50s in Sandusfield. And the Valley Blue Sox forecast for today, well, their first pitch, 1:05 p.m. And luckily, we are expecting those showers to make their way out. We're seeing partly sunny skies. 70 to 74 is going to be the average temperature around that time. And our Sunday night concert series also going to be in effect. Now, temperatures are going to cool down. This does start at 6 p.m., goes till 8. Stanley Park in Westfield. Temperatures in the low 70s to start off, moving down all the way into the low 60s by the end of the event. In our 22 News Storm Team Skycast, we're going to be tracking how long this rain lasts, exactly 7 a.m. this morning, going through 9 a.m. They get gradually more consistent as those showers start to move in. But by the beginning of the afternoon, just before that Valley Blue Sox game at 1 p.m., we're expecting the cloud cover to make its way out and some sunshine to come through the cracks. Now, by around 7 p.m., you're at the Sunday night concert series at Stanley Park. It's going to be beautiful conditions. A jacket, a light jacket, maybe a hoodie could be in order because we are seeing those temperatures drop into those low 60s. And by 12 a.m. Monday morning, temperatures will be around in the 50s, and we are seeing just a little bit of cloud cover. Now, you're commuting to work 6 a.m. Monday morning, not going to see much in terms of cloud cover. The afternoon is a bit of a different story. 12 p.m. Monday afternoon could see a lot more cloud cover, more of a sun-cloud mix versus those sunny conditions in the morning. 6 p.m. Monday, very similar conditions, a little bit of cloud, a little bit of sun. 12 a.m. Tuesday morning, seeing a lot more cloud cover in the overnight, which does clear out for a moment 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, but then comes right back around 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon, just ahead of some p.m. showers. As for today, an a.m. shower, p.m. partly sunny skies, 70 to 74 is our range of highs. Lows this evening, dropping into the 50s. 50 to 56 is our range of lows. An overnight scattered shower is in order with some partly cloudy conditions. And our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast showing us some scattered PM showers Tuesday and Friday. But other than that, looking like a pretty solid week with those temperatures warming up closer to about Thursday and Friday. A high of 72 today comes with an AM chance of showers. Things do start to clear up on Monday, but showers come back around on Tuesday as we're starting to see those mid-70s turn to the low 80s by Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, 87 and 86 are our highs. Seeing a little bit of rain coming around again on Friday, but a sunny start to the weekend on Saturday with a high of 82. And if you want to stay up to date with all of our latest forecasts, go check out our website, wwlp.com, or download the free 22 News mobile app.
A daring military rescue of 4 hostages from Gaza, now safely back with family. We have new details on how they were found as families speak out. NBC's Raf Sanchez reports.
Her screams were heard around the world. Noah Argamani, hands outstretched in terror before disappearing into Gaza. 245 long days later, Noah safe and smiling, telling Israel's president, "I'm so happy to be here." She and 3 other hostages, Almog Merjan, Shlomi Ziv, and Andrei Kozlov, in good health after they were rescued by Israeli special forces in a daylight raid in central Gaza.
This operation required ingenuity and courage of the highest degree.
Commandos storming 2 civilian apartments, finding Noah in one, the men in the other, radioing, "We have the diamonds," when the rescue was complete. A helicopter waiting for Noah on the beach in northern Gaza, ready to fly her home to safety and into the embrace of her father Yaakov, celebrating his birthday with one arm around his only child, the other over one of her rescuers. We first met Yaakov on October 8th. His world crumbling 24 hours after his daughter's kidnapping. He tells us, "I'm feeling wonderful." Noah's friends at her side.
She's amazing, she's strong, she's laughing and smiling. And
what was the first thing you said to her?
Just a big hug, and so glad that you're here.
Almog all smiles as he hugs friends and relatives, then unable to hold back the tears.
Whoa.
While Andrei stunned to see the Prime Minister. And Shlomi speaking to his wife for the first time in 8 months. In Tel Aviv, this lifeguard announcing the news of the rescue to a cheering beach. But in Gaza, searing grief. The health ministry saying at least 210 people killed by Israeli forces during the raid, many of them women and children. This woman says she lost 2 cousins. They didn't commit any sins, she says. Israel's military says it called in targeted strikes to cover the commandos' retreat. And joy in Israel tinged with sadness as 120 other hostages remain in captivity, including Noah's boyfriend Avi Natan, who was kidnapped alongside her on October 7th, while her mother Leora is dying of brain cancer. But her final wish, to see her daughter again, fulfilled.
Raf Sanchez, NBC News.
time to look at the week ahead in the world of business. CNBC's Dominic Chu joins us with a preview.
Pressure building for Apple to get serious about AI. The Federal Reserve gearing up for a big decision, and Disney hoping to overcome recent box office blunders, all in the week ahead. Apple is widely expected to jump into the world of artificial intelligence as the tech company kicks off its week-long developers conference on Monday with a keynote speech from CEO Tim Cook. The tech giant has yet to lay out a roadmap on the booming technology. Also on Monday, trading will commence for AI favorite NVIDIA after it executes a 10-for-1 stock split that aims to make shares more affordable for traders. Then on Wednesday, we get another read on inflation with the Consumer Price Index. It comes in the morning before the Federal Reserve announces its latest interest rate decision as it works to wrestle inflation down to its 2% target level. Also on Wednesday, President Biden travels to Italy to attend the Group of 7 Leaders Summit. He will be there through Friday. The White House says leaders will discuss the Israel-Hamas war and the Russian invasion of Ukraine with focus on a plan to use frozen Russian assets to help Kyiv. And finally, Inside Out 2 hits theaters on Friday. The follow-up to Disney's 2015 animated hit comes after a streak of animated flops. It will premiere alongside director M. Night Shyamalan's newest film, Watchers. I'm Dominic Chu. Get all your business news on CNBC.
You're watching 22 News at 7:30 a.m.
Let's take a look at the 22 News Storm Team's 7-day forecast. We're seeing some AM showers today, but we'll see a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon. Highs are going to be in the low to mid 70s today through Tuesday, but seeing those 80s by Wednesday and Thursday, warming up towards the end of the week, but we're seeing another chance of PM showers coming along on Friday. Melissa, it's not the best weather today, but we'll be seeing some better weather throughout the week.
Can't complain about that. Those 80 degrees, right?
I know. I'm excited for it.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning on 22 News at 7. Be sure to join us right back here at 6 o'clock for the latest in news and weather.
And you can always find us on the web at wwlp.com. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.